this whole Revis thing is not happening yet because he hasn't been cut yet. The reports are if Tampa can't trade him, and here's the fact, you can't trade him with the salary he's making. It's impossible, right?
Right.
Because everyone knows, why are they going to do that? Just they're going to release the guy.
And plus, remember, he signed a deal that if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do cut him, they don't get hit with, because they didn't give him any roster bonuses and big bonuses and all that other stuff. So it's likely that he's going to get cut because maybe he doesn't fit Lovie Smith's way, although I say he would fit anybody's way.
Plus, it gives them a chance to go spend money on other people.
Word to the Jets, you better sign him to keep him away from New England.
Here's the good news, though. This is going to be the single most important offseason in a long time for this reason. The New York Jets, more than any other year, maybe in the last 5 years, are in a great position salary-wise, salary cap-wise, to do a lot of things, not just one or two things.
And you got to be careful. You know, the foundation of your team still has got to be your draft. It's got to be the Sheldon Richardsons of the world, the Sheldon Richardsons, the Muhammad Wilkersons of the world.
But they can get
the
2 or
David
3
Harris's
good free agents, including a quarterback.
True, and a safety. But and maybe they're going to need a couple cornerbacks as well. But the D. Milliners, those are the guys that the Kyle Wilsons of the world, believe it or not. Those are the guys that are the foundation of your franchise. Now, when you go out there and you pluck some of these free agents, you got to be really, really careful not to hamstring your salary cap moving forward.
Yeah, I just think the Jets, if you're a Jet fan, you always talk about how the Mets 2015, if you're a diehard Jet fan, we are looking, this should be a great offseason.
Dude,
and I would tell you this.
You know what this is for John Idzik?
What?
Daddy got a big raise and a big bonus, and it's Christmas time, kids.
Let's go spend some money.
That's exactly what it is.
And I'll say this as a Jet fan. If the Tampa Bay Bucks do release my main man, Darrelle Revis, who has a little explaining to do to Jet fans, but we'd accept them back in a second, of course.
Right.
I'd sign Revis, and frankly, I'd bring Cromartie back for less money. And I got myself a pretty damn good tandem at cornerback again.
I don't think they want any. I don't think, it doesn't sound to me like Idzik wants anything to do with any of the guys that Tannenbaum had here. Maybe with the exception of Revis. Maybe if Rex goes in there and says, we got to have this guy. But I would also think that Revis would probably be, if in fact he does get cut, be on the radar of the New England Patriots.
Well, I think he'd be on every team's radar, right?
But really on the New England Patriots because, they have Aqib Talib out there. They didn't tag him at all. So he's out there to be had as well.
And if you're Revis, by the way, you can basically pick where you want to go. And
you'd like to think
would you go to the Jets where you know the coach, who's basically on a one-year kind of situation, even though he got the extension? Or do you go to a place where you think, you know what? I played with the Jets, had 2 great runs. I just experienced losing more than I've ever lost in my life in Tampa. I don't like that taste. Let me go to a place where I know I'm going to be in the playoffs guaranteed. So we all think everybody wants to come here. If you're him, by the way, if you're him, the New York Giants exist too.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but so does
they need a cornerback.
So does playing with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.